If you have a house in Youngstown, Ohio, and you're looking to sell fast, easily, conveniently, and for a fair price, then this video is for you. My name is Dave Perichin, and for over 14 years, my team and I have been buying houses in and around Youngstown, Ohio. And in this quick video, I'm going to share with you why so many sellers in Youngstown prefer to work with us as a direct buyer rather than working with a traditional buyer who might be using some kind of traditional lender or mortgage that they got to qualify for before they buy your house, or might be using some kind of real estate agent or broker. So the reason people like working with us is we're going to keep it very easy because we're going to buy the house in its as-is condition. And what that means is you don't need to do anything. You don't need to fix the house up. You don't need to clean. You don't need to be a weekend warrior or go to the Home Depot or hire a handyman. And you don't got to haul anything away. So you can take with you anything that you want out of the house, any family belongings or your belongings, your collectibles or anything. By all means, that's your stuff. But anything that you don't want or don't need, you simply could leave behind and we will take care of it for you. And like I said, there's no work that you need to do to the house before we can close on it and give you a fair price for it. And there's no work too big or too small. You don't need to come out of pocket whatsoever to make any repairs. We will buy the house in its as-is condition. And what allows us to buy houses in their as-is condition is we're a cash buyer. And this is the biggest difference between us and a traditional buyer who might be using some kind of mortgage or lender or loan. So with a traditional buyer who's using a loan, they're going to need to do a thorough inspection on the house. And it's pretty intrusive, actually. They're going to test every outlet, test every light switch, test every ceiling fan, open and close all the doors. And what they're doing is compiling everything that's wrong with the house, pages and pages of stuff on this inspection report, and that could only be used against you as the seller. It could be used against you to get credits or to have to, give discounts or extensions, and it could be a huge waste of time. And if your deal with this traditional buyer survives this intrusive inspection, it actually gets worse because if they're using a lender, now they got to send the appraiser through, and the appraiser oftentimes is worse than the inspector because they're going to find anything wrong with the property because they represent the lender, they represent the bank, and I think we both know the bank has their own best interests in mind. They can pull the rug out from under this thing at any time, and if that's the case, it completely wasted your time. And in real estate, time is money because every day that goes by that you didn't sell the house, it's costing you money for insurance and property taxes, utilities, opportunity cost. So when you sell to us as a direct buyer, there are no third-party approvals needed whatsoever. We simply can make you a cash offer, a fair offer. If our offer works for you, great. We'll move forward and we'll communicate with you fast and transparently throughout the entire process. If our offer doesn't work for you, no crime, no foul. We'll simply shake hands and part as friends. We've worked with hundreds and hundreds of people in and around Youngstown, Ohio, and I'm sure we could work with you as well. So our phone number here, if you do have a house that you'd like to sell in Youngstown, is 614-300-5151. And our website, if you prefer to go online, is sellhousecolumbus.com. I know it says Columbus in the website name. We were founded in Columbus, but we're very familiar with Youngstown, and we work very closely with a lot of sellers in Youngstown. And sellhousecolumbus.com is the website. 614-300-5151 is the phone number. And I just want to mention, when we get on the phone, it's an easy conversation. We just need to know more about the house and know more about your timeline in which you're looking to close. And that's another benefit to you to work with a cash buyer is we're going to close on your timeline. And that means, you're not waiting for this bank to approve or, you tell us when you want to close. So if you want to close quickly, we absolutely could accommodate that. Or if you prefer to set something up more flexible and set a date in the future, we could accommodate that as well. So our phone number, once again, is 614-300-5151, website sellhousecolumbus.com. And by the way, when we speak, we're never going to apply any pressure. There's no fake urgency, no sales tactics, no gimmicks whatsoever. And we're not a call center. We're here local. We're born and raised in Ohio. We're going to treat you like a neighbor and treat you fair. You know the call centers that I'm talking about. They send all the blast text messages. They're hitting you with the cold calls and stuff like that. That's not us. These people have never even been to Ohio. They've never been to Youngstown before, and they're trying to pretend like they do. Work with somebody who's worked with hundreds and hundreds of other people, tons of positive reviews, and I know we could work with you as well. So my name is Dave Perichin. Our phone number one last time is 614-300-5151. Our website is sellhousecolumbus.com. I look forward to speaking with you, and I look forward to working with you.